Guillermo, I don't think Zack can really answer this because he wasn't here last year. But last year, you guys, it was about like building something and turning it around. It feels like this year's kind of more building something sustainable, where it's been proven, but now it's something that can last for years to go. Would you agree with that? That there's kind of like a different message this year, that it's about building something long term?
Yeah, like you said, I feel like last year was more like about building the basement, and now we're still building that basement, those roots, those values, but now we're working on top of what we had last year, and we still want to keep our roots and now build on top of them so we can have a strong structure to keep building up, and to last a long time.
And I guess a follow for Zack. I mean, was that part of the appeal for you to come here? That you saw kind of what was being built, and with multiple years of eligibility, felt hey, I could be a part of something here for a long time.
Yeah, definitely. That was definitely what I was looking for. Especially when I came here, you see an up-and-coming program trying to bring their stuff back up, and you see they got the pieces, the coaches, and they show what they can do last year when they come all together. And seeing that, I just jumped to it, wanted to be a part of it.
Gee, what are the bricks of that foundation? Like, what do you feel like Pitt program is built on?
First of all, we have our brick by brick values. We stay together. We show up every day. We make no excuses, and also we're a family. All the things we built last year about like how we gotta be together. We gotta fight together. We gotta be a team. We gotta care about each other. All of that. I feel like those are our values, and then after that comes basketball. Then after that comes the talent, the players, how good you are. But first is about how good of a person you are, how good of a teammate you are, and that I feel like that's our values.
For both of you guys, I'd like to know what your Zack and Guillermo, for your personal expectations for the season and your team expectations for the season. The fans, of course, want you to win every game. But what are your own personal expectations for the team and for you individually?
I say for me, just being the best player I can be. I don't want to put no things out there. I feel like I'm gonna just keep that with me and my coaches. I think we already talked and discussed about what they want me to do individually. But as a team, we want to win a championship, win the ACC, go to the tournament, win that. Main thing is win. I think everybody in this program knows we can win it all, and that's what we're gonna try to do.
For me, I'm gonna put the team first because we talked about it before last game. Put Pitt together, play Pitt together, and then the rest, your individual talent will show up. So for the team, I expect us to be good, together, stronger, to be a fun team to watch because you've seen like how we run. We got guys that can dunk on everyone. So I expect us to be a fun team to watch, and then after that, personally, be able to help the team and develop my game. Show how can I shoot the three too, pick up pop. Maybe I also like playmaking abilities. But yeah, that's it.
Zack, is this the most excited you've been for a season to start?
Oh, for sure. I've been so excited for this season. Ever since I decided to come here, playing in front of the zoo, these fans, playing ACC, playing for a good team. This is new for me and for my college life. Playing for a good team. So I'm just really excited. To kick this season off and just play basketball.
Do you know anything about North Carolina A&T from being from?
Yeah, I played against A&T. I'm undefeated. I'm 2-0.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, I know a lot about A&T. I know a couple of people on their team. A couple of them from the same city I'm in. But yeah, I know a little bit about their game. I know they got a new coach. But yeah, they cool people. I know somebody on their team. They some cool people.
Are they going to be a challenge for you guys?
You can't take nobody lightly. Everybody's gonna be a challenge. It's basketball. You still got to put the thing in the hoop, regardless of how much they think you're gonna win by. You can lose to anybody in any given day, and NCAA tournament is a product of that. You just see people can lose. 16 seeds are winning against 1 seeds now. So it's basketball. Anybody can win. Win and lose any day.
Guys, just looking at your schedule, you have 4 games against mid-majors, and then you will have 5 straight games against Power 5 teams, and at least 2 of those 5 made the tournament last year. And obviously, like you said, you don't want to overlook anyone. But, what are you looking to establish in these first 4 games to kind of find your footing and get ready for those big games that aren't too far away?
I feel like we want to start see where we are, right? Start fixing mistakes, you know. Of course, we don't want to take anybody lightly, but you know the first games allow us to see where we are on defense, what we gotta correct. So now when we play the bigger teams, you know, we're ready for them, and we know what we work on and what we can improve. So you know, every I feel like every game is an opportunity for us to get better, a lot better, because the games is where you see where you gotta improve. You know,
Guillermo, do you feel like you guys can be a better defensive team this year than you were last year?
100%, because you know we got really athletic guys, and we got a lot of length. So I feel like we can be a really good defensive team. Um, and we already see from the first game things we gotta get better on. And I feel like if we do the right things, it's gonna be really hard to score against us.
Are you going to shoot more threes this year?
Yeah, because I've been working on it, and yeah, I think I should 0 for 3 on the first game. But yeah,
Same.
definitely, definitely, man. We've been working on that, and practice. I've been taking a lot of threes, so yeah, I definitely expect to take more threes, and to make more threes too.
Is that from the coach suggesting that, or is that just your own personal?
Oh yeah, no. The coaches since summer they be telling me that I can shoot the ball. You gotta do it more because it's really really hard to guard 5 men that can shoot. So it just opens up a lot of stuff.
Guillermo, you mentioned defense. How much have you guys heard the word rebound, and how big is that going to be for both of you to take part in that aspect of the game?
Yeah, that's just the same as how he was talking about defense. Same thing with rebounding. I feel like we could be a good rebounding team. We just got to tighten up on the little things, just boxing out, just just making sure we stay focused throughout the play. Just little things like that, and just gonna take us a long way. Watched a couple things about the exhibition. We seen it on film. Just little plays, just not boxing out. Like I just said, but rebound is gonna be a big thing, and I feel like we got the tools. We have the personnel to do it. You got me, G, Fed, Blake. Our guards can get in that rebound, Carlton. Like, I feel like we got pieces to rebound the basketball. We just got to lock in and do it.
Coach Cable did say after the exhibition that you guys weren't ready for the season opener yet, but that you would be by Monday. What are the things that you guys have kind of focused on over the weekend and heading into that game?
Especially like I said, defense. Pete Johnston were really good, like moving around and moving around. So we gotta tighten up on some defensive aspects. On not be ball watching, be on the stance all the time. So yeah, we made some mistakes on defense, and I feel like what I meant to say is that we're gonna correct those mistakes. And like I said before, when we correct those mistakes and we do all the right things, it's gonna be really hard to score against us.
It looks like you guys are going to be a lot deeper this year. I mean, it feels like you're going to have like a 8 or 9 deep rotation, especially in the beginning of the year. Does that take some weight off of both of your shoulders, just individually knowing it's like, hey, I've got guys where if it's not my day, like there are 4 dudes on this bench who can kind of pick up that slack?
Yeah, it's a great feeling knowing that you got people around you that's good, like coming in the game ready to play. You're not putting everything on you to do everything. You got people on the bench that can just be just as good as you. Start for any other team in the country. And it's just it's a great feeling to just know you're playing with good players.
I think the first game, almost all of us scored, right? And did good things. So having, knowing that even if you don't have your best day, you're going to have someone stepping out of the bench and do the same or a better job than you, it just, of course, takes load out of your shoulders. And being able to rely on your teammates and to play together, I think is a really good thing for us.
Is that the best you've seen Jorge play the other night?
No, I've seen him doing really good things before, and we all expect him to do really good things this year too. But yeah, trust me, if my brother gets to it, it's gonna get messy.
Zack, the Twins and Fetty had a special group. Have they allowed you into that inner circle, and what's that been like getting to know them?
I have not been allowed into that circle. That's their thing. That's the trio. I'm not finna interrupt in that. They've been like that since last year. I'm just a new guy.
What have you learned though from them?
I think just outside of basketball, just how cool they are, and just how like caring people they are. Like just walking around in the city, just people just coming up, they just never say no to nobody. They just always take pictures, and I know like it's kind of annoying, but like at the same time they still do it anyway. Just show how good of a person like all three of them are.
And Zach, I mean, it was your first experience with Oakland too the other night. I mean, how excited do you see them grow in numbers throughout the season? And what was the experience like this week's section?
I'm real excited for that, man. Shoot, we just got a little preview on it for on Friday. What was that, Friday?
Yeah.
Friday. Yeah, so I'm just really excited just to play in front of the student section, just the fans in general, just, I don't know, man. I'm just ready for Monday.
All right, anything else, guys?
Gee, you get a chance to watch that David Beckham documentary yet?
I did.
You did? What'd you think?
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, beautiful. Yeah. I had no idea he went through all of those struggles.
Right after the World Cup?
Yeah, because David Beckham, like I was really young for that.
Yeah.
But man, that's a completely different world, He's
Pretty
just,
incredible passer, huh?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
As a squad player, he's great,
Yeah.
Like I've seen him play, but yeah, out of like the extra stuff out of the soccer play,
Mhm.
I didn't know, and that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I seen a clip on TikTok where he shaved his head and they got mad at him for that.
Mhm.
Yeah, because he was kind of like a supermodel,
Well, that's the thing, like with Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, like it's like that on a world level. Like
Yeah.
he was like the most famous athlete in the world, and she was like in the most famous.
What
Girl
year
band.
was this?
It was like 90s,
Oh, shit.
mid 90s. Yeah. Go watch it on Netflix. It is really good. Yeah.
I love the soccer questions.
Yeah, I'll keep them coming, man.